or nothing. Yes, it's just three little words, double or nothing. Brought to you again by the makers of Phenomen, the modern chewing gum laxative, featuring radio's most exciting quiz game, with music by Nat Brusiloff, songs by Frank Forrest, contestants from the four corners of the globe, competing with that whizzer of a quizzer, John Reed King.
Thank you. The Double or Nothing Quiz Parade marches through March, and this mad but merry month's wintry winds have blown in a colorful crop of contestants. So, Lois Zabrella, bring on the first victor or victim.
John, she's a dainty dish who really sees New York from top to bottom. While she operates an elevator in the Chrysler Building skyscraper, her husband serves in the U.S. Coast Guard overseas. Phenomen wants you to meet Mary Sherness.
Welcome, Mrs. Sherness. Right up to the microphone. I understand you operate an elevator. How many floors do you cover with your elevator every day?
71 floors.
71 floors, up and down and up and down and up and down. How many miles a day do you travel up in the air like that on the elevator?
I should say around 20.
Around 20 miles a day. Isn't it exciting?
Very much so.
Thank you. All right. Our Phenomen Double or Nothing Grand Slam question. One question we ask of all the contestants, and the nearest correct reply wins a wonderful surprise prize. The question, how many quarts of milk and cream does the average American consume annually? In other words, add the milk and the cream together. How many quarts annually does the average American consume? She's thinking. A light comes into her eyes. 57th floor, and what's the answer?
Quart, about
Oh, really?
365 quarts.
365 quarts, all right. Now, could you use $100? Have you paid your income tax? Do you need money? Well, tonight you have a chance to win $100, and Phenomen's Double or Nothing gives you 5 questions to start with, each worth $5. Whatever you earn by answering them correctly may be totaled and doubled, not once but twice, double or nothing if you desire. Right now, Mrs. Sherness, we're going to talk about etiquette. For $5, do good manners require that you leave some food on the plate when dining out? Yes or no?
No.
That's right, for $5. Good, all right. Now, $5 more. Is it correct to seal a letter of introduction given someone? You give somebody a letter of introduction to give to somebody else. Is it correct to seal that letter? Yes or no?
No.
That is right. $5 more. You've got $10. Good. You've got $10, $5 more if you can answer this one correctly. Is it proper to thank a maid when she passes food to you at dinner? Yes or no?
No.
That is correct. Good for you. Yeah, but if you can get a maid nowadays, you better thank her. Do the dishes, too. All right, now look, you have $15 so far. For $5 more, does one eat corn on the cob with one's fingers? Is it correct to do, sir?
Yes, it is.
It is. You've got $20. Boy. Brusiloff had an uncle who died from politeness. He was a deep-sea diver, and he tipped his helmet to a mermaid. But for $5 more, the last $5 question, when a party is drinking a toast, should the person who is toasted drink along with his well-wishers, yes or no? She's thinking. Yes or no?
No.
No is correct. You've got $25. Good. You've got $25. Do you want to take that money and sit down? Or do you want to try to double it? Double or nothing? Huh? Mrs. Sherness, what's it going to be? You going to take the money? Or are you going to try to double it? What do you think, audience? What should she do? What do you think, Mrs. Sherness? Hey?
No.
You're not going to take... You want to take the $25 and sit down?
All right, I'll take the 25.
You'll take the $25 and sit down. All right, ma'am. Okay, Frank Forrest, bring on our next guest.
John, he's Phenomen's first representative from the United Nations Armed Forces, and he's an American soldier. Born in San Francisco, here's Sergeant Jack Billings.
Hi, Sergeant. How do you do?
Okay.
All right. What branch of the service are you in?
United States Tank Corps.
United States Tank Corps. Are you a tough sergeant?
Pardon?
Are you one of those real tough sergeants?
No, I'm just a buck sergeant.
Oh, I see. Okay, Sergeant, our Phenomen Double or Nothing Grand Slam question for the surprise prize. How many quarts of milk and cream does the average American consume annually?
I'd say about 185.
About 185. You and I are going to the movies for your Phenomen Double or Nothing session. What type of picture do you enjoy seeing most of all, Sergeant?
Well, I reckon I enjoy a Western better than anything.
You do? You like a real romantic musical, too?
It'll do all right.
Who's your favorite movie actress?
Maureen O'Hara.
Maureen O'Hara, all right. 5 questions, isn't that nice? Each worth $5, 5 questions. We want you to identify leading motion picture actresses, past and present, by their nicknames. For $5, who is the Oomph Girl?
And Sheridan.
Good for you. You've got $5. For $5 more, who is identified with the sarong?
Dorothy Lamour.
Yeah, all right. He's doing fine. You have $10. $5 more if you can tell me who is the sweater girl.
Lana Turner.
Lana Turner. Good. You know, Sergeant, we tried to arrange a date for you with Lana Turner, but we couldn't quite swing it. But here is the sweater. You go out and fill it yourself. Okay, lovely red sweater. Now, you have 15 so far. For $5. The audience. Stop, Sergeant. Okay, you have 15 for $5 more. What motion picture actress is identified with her large mouth?
Martha Ray.
Martha Ray is correct. You've got $20. The last question for $5. What actress is Maisie? Shh. The audience feature. The balcony was headed downstairs, though. That's nice. Who was it? Maisie. Maisie.
She's blonde.
She's a blonde, that's right. She's played in a lot of Maisie pictures.
Anne.
Anne who? Shh. You from the south or the north, sir?
Pardon me, west.
You're from the west. Sergeant, who is it for $5? Who is Maisie?
Ann Southern.
Ann Southern. $25 so far. You want to take the 25 and sit down? You want to try to double it? Make it a double or nothing question. How about it, audience? What should he do? You're going to try for 50. You're going to try to double it and make it 50. The double or nothing question. Who was the it girl of the movies?
Clara Bow.
Clara Bow. Good for you. You got $50. Boy, oh boy, Sergeant, the double troubler question, double or nothing. You want to try to make it 100, or you want to take this $50 and sit down?
I think I'll sit down.
Huh?
I think I'll take it and sit down.
You'll take it and sit down. You got $50. Good for you, Sergeant. $50. And now, while we're bringing the next contestant up to the microphone, here's Aloy Zabrilla with a question for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Friends, do you still have the notion that a laxative has to be hard to take and harsh acting? Well, then, you're the very person I'm looking for. I want to tell you about Phenamint, the delicious modern chewing gum laxative that's downright pleasant to take and so effective. Phenamint is candy-coated with a fresh, tangy mint flavor. Yes, folks, if you like good gum, you're bound to like Phenamint. And what's still more important, the famous medicine in Phenamint actually works best in this wonderfully pleasant chewing gum form. And here's the reason why. You know how chewing your food thoroughly helps it digest properly and do you the most good? Well, Phenamint works on a similar principle. Chewing Phenamint readies its famous medicine to give you the greatest benefit. So next time you're headachy and listless for the need of a laxative, chew minty, delicious Phenamint, exactly as directed on the package, and feel like a million again. Remember the name, Phenamint, the delicious modern laxative you chew like your favorite gum.
Thank you for that sound advice, Aloy Zabrilla. And now let's switch for a pitch by Frank Forrest.
Well, it's time for another contestant in uniform, John, and Phenamint's next guest is a lad who wears uniform of the Coast Guard, with 2 battle stars for the invasion of Sicily and Salerno. From Meadville, Pennsylvania, let's give a lusty 21-gun salute to Seaman First Class Blaine Hauserman.
Yes, sir. How do you do, Blaine? How do you do? I want to welcome you. Glad to have you here with us on Double or Nothing. Are you musically inclined?
Well, I hope so.
Well, tell me, what do you do for recreation aboard ship?
Well, we kind of had a little band.
You had a band? What ship were you on, sir?
We're on the USS Samuel Chase.
Yeah, Samuel Chase, I see. And what do you play in the band?
I'm the trumpet player.
All right.
After a fashion.
Are you a good trumpet player?
After a fashion.
You just sort of have a little pickup band and you've been playing together for a long time or what?
Yeah, the band is composed of different men on the ship who actually aren't rated musicians.
I see.
And we do it in our spare time.
Well, good for you. Friends, Blaine has brought along a very unusual musical instrument. Where did you get that trumpet or whatever it is over there? Will you go and get that, Nat? I want the audience to see this, too. This is really sort of a flugelhorn, isn't it?
I believe that's what it is.
I've seen them before, but where did you get it? Tell the audience, will you?
Well, this is, we'll call it an axis instrument.
It actually is?
It is, yes.
Taken from the axis. Well, how does it play?
Well, kind of bad.
What's the matter? Well, what do you mean bad?
Well, you know how the axis play.
Yeah.
Wow.
What can you play on it?
Well, I might try a little... Well,
Really?
I'll
That'd
try
be
it.
nice. But suppose you show it.
Without a modulation.
Without a modulation. All right, you just show us. Well, stand back from the mic, or you're liable to blow the mic over here. Let's see what you can play on that. I'll bet this is good. Here we go. That's right. Back way off, fellas. Here we go. That's bad. Well, give him a hand. All right, let's get on now with our Phenom and Double or Nothing Grand Slam question. Let me hold the horn for you. The surprise prize. How many quarts of milk and cream does the average American consume annually? What would you guess?
Oh, about 365.
365 for you, too. All right. Phenom and Double or Nothing for you is musical. Nat Brusiloff and the orchestra bring you favorite college songs. Frank Farr is going to join in and help two in spots. You've got to recognize the college or university identified with each one. First, you have 5 musical questions, each worth $5. What college is represented for this song? That's a hard one. What is it?
That's the Navy.
That's the Navy for $5. All right. Now, here's the next one. What college is represented for this song?
That is Notre Dame.
That is Notre Dame. Right. So you got the line right more. You know, speaking of the Navy, as we were a moment ago, Admiral Nimitz has a new song for the Japanese Navy, Asleep in the Deep. But anyway, you have $10. Let's try the next song. See if we can get this for 5 more. What college? Lane Hauserman, what college?
I believe that's the Army.
That is the Army, right, for $5. Boy, you're doing fine here. You've got $15 so far. For $5 more, what college does this song represent, Nat? Down south now. Oh, what college, Blaine?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech, the Rambling Wreck from Georgia Tech. You've got $20 resting right there. You know, incidentally, I heard 2 Republicans arguing over a 1944 campaign song. One wanted Waltz Me Around Again, Wilkie, and the other favored Do We Meet Again. But anyway, here's the next song for $5. Let's see whether you can tell us what college this song represents. Frank, sing along. Wayne, what college? $5 more.
I believe that's Cornell.
That's Cornell. $25 you're collecting so far. You've got 25, Blaine. You want to take 25 and sit down? You want to try the double or nothing question to make it 50. $50.
Well, it's been a long time since payday, so I think I'll stay right here.
You're going to try to make it 50. All right, play the next song, Nat. For $50. I'll put it out there in case you get it. Moving out west. What college?
On Wisconsin.
On Wisconsin, $50. This is the double trouble. You want to try another college song and try to make it $100, double or nothing? Or do you want to take the 50 and sit down? He's thinking, what's it going to be, Navy? I mean, Coast Guard?
Okay, I'll take a chance.
You're going to try to make it $100. Let me count it out. Don't play the tune till I count it out. We've got $100 lined up right there. Now, here's the tune. What college does this represent? Listen carefully. $100 if you get this right. What college?
University of Southern California.
Right go! Phenom awards you $100. Okay, Eloy Zabrilla, make with the next introduction.
John, eager to tap the treasure known as Fina Goldmint, is a housewife from Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Here is Amelia Graybow.
Right up, Mrs. Graybow. Let me adjust the microphone. Welcome. Are you here by yourself tonight or what?
No, I have my cousin with me.
You have your cousin. That's a very lovely hat. Did you make that or did you buy it?
I made it.
You made it?
Uh-huh.
Is it crocheted, knitted, or what?
Crochet.
It's a very lovely white hat. It's sort of with feathers and it's a lovely hat. All right, now, our Phenom and Double or Nothing Grand Slam question for the surprise prize. How many quarts of milk and cream does the average American consume annually, Mrs. Graybow?
Oh, I'll say about 160.